Valdez is the mecca for skiing. It's the place where everyone wants to go. I'm Eric Henderson. When I first arrived in Valdez in 2003, the thought of skiing the iconic peaks from the road was a distant dream. With the evolution in ski technology, that dream has become a reality. Almost 5 years ago to the day, I crashed while skiing Meteorite Peak and broke my neck. My life changed dramatically. Today, I'm back in Valdez for the first time since my accident. With the Dynafit team, skiing the iconic peaks of the Chugach, all under our own human power, from the road. This trip was all about having a good time in the mountains with friends and doing what we love, which is skiing. Cody Barnhill, the newest member of the Dynafit team, is not only a world-class freeride skier, but his perspective on ski design is invaluable.
This trip's been cool because it's been a unique opportunity to try out some new skis, but try them really where they're designed to be used.
It's been a long time driving in my Bassin state. I'm chasing sour whiskey with high test and Quaker State. My motor is a-blowing, I'm passing Heaven's Gate. Don't wanna die, So I hitch myself a ride on a temperamental flower. She's praying to the sun because it's where she gets her power. Such a beauty born to die, you know. She only needs rain shower to get by. All right.
For me to work really closely with Cody and exchange ideas and concepts, play with the rocker profiles, and have that immediate feedback as to the difference it made.
Himalayan skier Jamie Laidlaw, the person we turn to for all steep technical boot packs.
Jamie was just a monster.
It's been great to be here with such a diverse team.
And kind of feed off that energy.
U.S. ski mountaineering champion Marshall Thompson.
I race, I put my cute little spandex on and fly uphill.
He doesn't meet your expectations of what you think a mega endurance type personality is going to be like. He's pretty loose and freestyle and likes to have a good time and just happens to be a total badass on the side.
I'm more nervous about the down than the up. And then to be with people, like Cody, watching him ski, and get a piece of cake, and then you stand on top and look down. It's not the same.
AMGA certified ski guide Donnie Roth.
This is a place where our heroes, Doug Coombs and all these guys, would come here to explore and push themselves and challenge themselves.
A late addition to the trip was Andrew Whiteford from Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
Heard it 1,000 times before, but the terrain up here seems to be built for skiing. It's sick having these RVs as a little home base. We've got all the gear that we need, plenty of food, plenty of water.
watching Cody ski on the Dynafit bindings and climb big peaks like this and ski it on the gear. It is what it's made for.
Doing these peaks from the road, obviously it's more challenging than doing it with a helicopter or a snowmobile, but when you get to the top of the peak and you've walked all the way up there, there's a sensation there that is hard to describe, and you can't get it any other way.
Diamond is the iconic peak of Thompson Pass. Skiing any aspect of Diamond is a serious undertaking.
We decided to go up for Diamond, which is one of the backyard peaks up behind Santa Lodge.
Diamond's still a #1 objective. Weather's looking good. We decided best thing to do would be rest up, give the legs a day of chilling, and we'll fire it tomorrow.
For me, hiking up Diamond Peak and skiing the gun barrels on the west face was the pinnacle of the trip. I went first, so I skied the left line I'd been looking at the whole way up. Towards the bottom, I hit a rock and went tumbling pretty hard. And when I thought it was over, the worst was still to come. The wall of snow that I'd been racing down the mountain hit me head on. With some good luck, I was fine and walked away from another great day in the mountains.
The possibilities in a place like Valdez are endless. I mean, there's so many peaks out there, but every range has its gem, and Meteorite is hands down one of the gems of Valdez area and really Alaska as a whole.
It's different when you see it in person. You're like, shit, this is the real deal.
I think for me personally, it's like it's a little bit faster than I had planned. You know, all of a sudden I'm like, holy shit, like we're here and we're going. I think our window's here.
We had to really roll straight into this on Meteorite, where 5 years ago, almost to the day, Eric Henderson took a terrible crash and broke his neck.
It was April 2009. I was young, I was fit, at the top of my game. All of a sudden I became lead guide, operations manager, working for Valdez Heli Ski Guides. There was no better life. It was something that I never thought would come true to me. This was an opportunity for me to ski something that I'd been dreaming about, a line that I'd been looking at, something that everybody wanted. This is the untouchable fin, the full right-sided Meteorite. I couldn't say no. The run was the best run of my life. Quickly, that best run of my life became the worst run of my life. I remember tumbling and tumbling, holding onto my head, but then I realized I had to stop. So I let go of my head, and with that, I heard my neck crack. I was on a backboard. And that dream really became a nightmare.
The moment I'll never forget, I knew that our lives would totally be different.
He was like my favorite person in the whole entire world. He was teaching me how to ski and all these awesome things. And then when we saw him, he's just like this person who I couldn't play with for a long time.
Initially, I was like, why did that happen to me? Like, why did I get plucked away from Valdez and this lifestyle that I absolutely admire and love? And then all of a sudden, 5 years later, I would never change a single thing about my family or my children or my occupation. Something, a higher power was like, this has to happen so that you can have this family, you can have this lifestyle.
Even though Eric and I built a beautiful life after the accident, there was something missing. I think he needed to go back to Alaska to ski Meteorite again. Though it scared me to death, I knew he needed to do it to move on.
We've got some clearing and we've got an opportunity to hit it. The helis are gonna hit it tomorrow morning, so we should hit it first.
It's not often you get a chance to scoop a helicopter. The $2 million set of skins, right?
Exactly. The only thing that I'm concerned about, to be just upfront and honest about, is our group size.
6 people.
6 people on 2,500 feet of exposed face makes me uncomfortable. I know.
We'll do what we have to do. We have to bring a 12 pack and hang out at the bottom. That's what I gotta do.
Cool with that? Going into it? Help us make this work?
Let's do it.
Okay. Killer. And really just hydrate a ton of boxed wine.
Got a good hefty breeze last night. Kind of shook the RV all night. Made it real easy to get lots of good sleep. Although I think Hendy was sleeping because he was ripping some lines for a little while.
Sorry. I was. I woke myself up. Oh, whoops. I feel like I'm on a public bus. These are my stars. These are my guys that are wishing me luck today. So, what's the message? When skiing in the pre-dawn light near Meteorite, think of these stars shining bright with far out sight. I think I'm gonna rock that motto for the day. Let's do this. See, you're making fun of my headlamp. Look at that little thing. What is that thing? Is that a gumball machine? Need some light, Doug? All right, brother.
All right, boys.
Let's do this thing, man. It's 6 o'clock. We got another 1,000 feet to gain before we get to the ramp. We're kind of on schedule, but it was definitely a major bear back there.
Dreaming about this and watching it for 20 years and couldn't be better conditions, so psyched.
Heading on up.
We're about 500 feet from the summit. I think we're gonna just absolutely crush it. Summit of Meteorite. We got a fantastic team here, and
Oh yeah, Tony. Honored to be here with you.
skiing from the road this morning and doing this on our own as a team feels really, really good. We got to ski it still, which is always the challenge. Is this really happening? Am I really back on Meteorite? All right, I got this. What would Doug say? Hendy, take it in, check out the view, shrink it down, and just make it another ski run. Make every turn count. I gotta do this. Oh my God, I'm scared. See you guys down there.
My pucker factor is an 11 on a scale of 1 to 5.
I was honored to be a part of the project like this. It was amazing.
Topping out together was just out of this world. Can't even describe standing on the top with those guys.
Dude, the summit was unbelievable to see the ocean. I couldn't even tell you. The last time I saw the ocean was my last run.
When Eric called and said he'd skied it, there was like this tremendous wave lifted, and he had let go of how Meteorite had held on to him.
I mean, I know that we're all just incredibly proud of you that you came back and got back on the horse and and stomped it like that. And I think we're all even more proud of what you've created for yourself at home, because, I mean, obviously you would never wish that you broke your neck.
No.
But it certainly seems like it had its blessings.
Yeah, I mean,
You have something at home now that's just absolutely incredible. Good to have you back.
yeah, thanks, man.
It was incredible to come back and put the crash behind me. But it was more powerful to be back in Valdez with this amazing crew, skiing iconic peaks, human-powered, from the road.
That kind of mission takes a lot out of you. I mean, nothing, no better to finish off the day, best recovery drink, some jalapeno tequila, mason jar. Shit's good. To Meteorite.